Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the first ever YouTube video here on Hooper Central. And today, I'm going to be ranting about the MVP race between LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo that we had while we actually had an NBA season, and how I think it's ridiculous how after, two LeBron games, we're already thinking that he overtook Giannis in terms of winning the MVP.
All right, so the first point I want to make is how before Giannis went down, the Bucks were at 53-9, and now they're at 53-12, which is still the best record in the NBA. But they were also on pace for 70 wins. I mean, how many times has that been done in NBA history? Twice, Bulls and Warriors. But the MVP usually, 99% of the time goes to the best player on the best team. But I mean, of course, there's always outliers like Russell Westbrook in 2017 and that one Kareem year. But usually it goes to the best player on the best team. All right, now let's get into Giannis's stats. He's putting up around 30 points per game, 14 boards, and 6 assists a game on about 55% shooting. And not only that, he has the 7th highest player efficiency rating of all time. And if I'm not mistaken, it's only behind a couple Wilt years, some Jordan years, and LeBron years. And that's off the top of my head. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate. But I mean, that's literally historical in itself, and I just don't know how anybody can justify Giannis not winning the MVP this year, let alone it should probably be unanimous, if I'm being honest. And to go along with his phenomenal offensive play, Giannis is also the best defender in the league right now. He leads the league in defensive rebounds. He leads the league in defensive rating, defensive win shares, and defensive box plus minus. And if I'm not mistaken, the Bucks are the best defensive team in the league by a long way. So I think factoring in his offense, his defense, his impact on team success, and his overall ability, I just don't see how you can justify not giving Giannis the Most Valuable Player of the Year award. The only question is if he should win it unanimously or not. And another thing is, a lot of people try to equate the best player in the world with MVP. Like, I see a lot of LeBron fans saying, oh, if we're being honest, LeBron should have won the last 10 MVPs. Like, no, he shouldn't. I mean, there's different circumstances each and every year. And to be the most valuable player is not the same as being the best player in the world. Like, yeah, LeBron's been the best player in the world since, the last decade. But this year, specifically, since this was the videos about, Giannis has been the most valuable player, and that's why he should win the award, because he has been the most valuable player. I mean, just look at the Bucks. They were on pace for 70 wins before the season ended. All right, so for why LeBron shouldn't win is because, one weekend and 2 games of basketball don't make you the most valuable player compared to Giannis's entire body of work over the whole season. I get LeBron dominated the floor against the other 2 best teams in the league, which also featured the 2 best players with the Clippers and Kawhi and the Bucks and Giannis. But again, 2 games does not overtake an entire season worth of MVP caliber play. And I see a lot of LeBron fans on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, saying how the media hates LeBron and he should win MVP every year, but the media doesn't like him. Well, do they ignore the fact that the media literally shoved this whole LeBron for MVP case down our throats after that weekend of basketball? Like, I did not go on Instagram without seeing every other post was LeBron. Is he the MVP? Has he overtaken Giannis? Like, the media was pushing an agenda, and everybody else, like the actual basketball fans knew that no, Giannis is running away with the MVP. Like, it's almost unanimous at this point. And something else is LeBron James also shares the floor with Anthony Davis, man, the best big man in basketball, top 7 player in that tier 1 of superstars. So, like, without LeBron, I mean, the Lakers could still realistically be an above average team, because they're led by another tier 1 superstar. After Giannis, the Bucks' next best player is Chris Middleton. Well, yeah, he's an all-star and probably the most underrated player in the league, but he's no Anthony Davis, man. I mean, Giannis went down, and the Bucks dropped games to the Suns by like 10 points, and they lost to the Nuggets by like 20, if I remember, 15 points or something like that. So, I mean, without Giannis, it's pretty clear the Bucks are not as dominant as you would think they'd be for being a top-level team, the best team in the NBA. And, man, it's crazy because for years, everybody said KD and Curry, they can't be MVP because they're both superstars on the same team. Well, what's any different from that to this? Oh, I get it. It's because LeBron's year 17, King James GOAT. Get out of here with that, man. Shit ain't adding up, you know? But I get it, though. Like, people, LeBron fans in particular, they put their feelings over facts and just let their emotions get the best of them. But, I get it, man. I really do. And so that's probably it for this video. Kind of overdue video. But I just need to get that off my chest and how I just think it's stupid, how the whole narrative shifted. But, yeah. Thanks for watching, man. I'm out.